Hello and welcome back to Stellaris with our Carta campaign. Well, actually, this is going to be the last episode. Bit saddened by it, but it's just the reality that is. Viewership isn't too great, so I'd rather play this on my own then and wait a week long before I have to record. Also, I'm kind of running into the fact that a criminal syndicate is not the greatest way to play. They're fairly difficult to establish yourself because it's just kind of you against the world, but you don't have the advantages that everybody else gets when you're, you know, a different species. So yeah, it is a bit, it's a bit frustrating, which can be fun, I think, if you do it right. But for now, I think I've seen what this has to offer, and you guys have seen it as well. The viewership numbers aren't great, and I'll be moving on to something else, and that is an interesting question, because I have no clue what I'm gonna play. I've got a couple ideas, but I don't know yet. I don't know. Some of them seem like fun ideas, others seem like not so fun ideas. There's a lot of we actually got unemployed population here. That's pow. We have jobs, so what's happening? Ah, robots are forcing workers outside of their comfort zone. I think, is that what's happening? Yeah. I don't think I can push you upwards to a higher order. Can I? Don't think I can, but yeah. I like the new Stars the expansion though. It's really good and I'm really enjoying myself. It adds a lot more flavor in it. I don't think mega corporations per se are the most interesting thing to play right now, but you know, everybody has his own preferences, and yeah, no, I am most definitively enjoying myself. It's a good expansion. And on my own private campaign, I'm having a lot of fun. Not playing as a mega corporation, but actually playing as a hive mind. Just has some interesting new things, a lot more interesting new stories. Just love how the map works, the dealings with the new resources. So yeah, all in all, I'm fairly happy with how the expansion turned out to be. Speaking of the shit viewer count, though, I actually kind of also know why, because Stellaris tends to run pretty well for me. When I go in like halfway the between expansions, so like after 3 or 4 months after release, get a couple mods in there. Probably right now it's not running that well because well, I think part of it, at least, it's not the sole reason. Part of it is the fact that everybody and his mother has been doing Stellaris videos, so people tend to move towards their more favorite Stellaris thingy. And that is fine with me. Incoming trade routes from Tungalian. What the hell? I don't know what this is, but sure. You're sending trade? Why? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, just an observation that I made, and not really one I mind, let's be honest here. I think it's fine. I think it's all perfectly fine. Can I establish corporate offices on... Does not have corporate authority. So that answer to that question is no. Ah, they're also a criminal syndicate, so they will start... Oh, that's really annoying, actually, because then that means that we're spawning other criminal syndicates. That's, not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. I like how I've actually got... half a Hall of Judgment myself to keep the crime lower, which is really weird, considering. What a bunch of degenerates. I have a lot of jobs. I don't have that much housing. It's 193, so I think a district will have to do. Better fleet of vessels carrying some stuff. Alright, well, fine. Lessen the upkeep of these assholes. I think I'm actually gonna build a couple of the outposts that we've been neglecting. Mostly we just wanna finish up this corner here. And afterwards this corner here. And then at the end we'll do this corner here. But yeah, you're a bit of a pariah, but you're not a full-on pariah with all the pariah benefits. Besides, we have another criminal organization going on. We've got a lot of mega corporations in our thing, so it's really difficult to even get a hook in on planets. Does this still work? Oh yeah, but it's apparently still able to occasionally select stuff you're not supposed to select, because even though you don't have vision on it. It doesn't seem to be as bad anymore, but sometimes. Anyway.
Technology discovered. Rad.
Hell yeah. Civic slot, 82 months. Fleet command point limit G modification points. That's actually pretty neat, because that's what I wanted to go for. I've been actually looking a little bit more into genetic modification empires. It seemed to be like an interesting thing to work with. So yeah, once in a while, it's not a bad thing, I think. This is also, I think, still a bug, because they're getting displaced, that's what I get, but they're not actually really getting displaced, so... Can I opened wormhole exploration, but yeah, so I don't know how to activate a gateway. Alright, for a second, maybe I can use that gateway to jump to its brother, but I can't. That will not be possible. I think I'm gonna sell the Skull Warriors. Or am I? You are a guise of assholes. Non-violence, keep the peace, defensive stance, and solid liquidity. Keep at least 3,000 stored at all times. This will please the Peaceful Advancement Council. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care. I don't still get this why that doesn't proc, even though we own slaves, but I guess it has to do with the fact that there are no real layers within society. I had fun this game though, I truly did. This was a good way to explore for me the new features. Well, there we go. See, this is also, AI seems hellbent on closing branch offices, and they will go far, real far to do it. The Etir Enlightened Kingdom. Yeah, but there are some things that I want to explore with. I think there's a lot more branch office opportunity to be had, but also think it's a little more difficult to get this thing going. And I think for a criminal branch, you are mostly just a nuisance. But it might be just my inexperience or my being shit at the game more than anything else. Or with a specific start at it, maybe.
Bleeding edge technology discovered.
As a MegaCorp, you seem to be really hell-bent on going tall anyway, so I think I'm gonna keep it at that, and yeah, hopefully see you guys in the next thing that's gonna replace this. So with that, thank you guys for watching, see you guys in the next one, bye bye.